Just think about it, we're in the year 1995 and the internet is just being born. The internet is coming, but it's bringing some other stuff with it. The biggest companies known to man, like Google and Amazon. But with all the power the internet has, it's kind of time to say goodbye to it. And the thing that's planning on replacing it is the Metaverse. What is the Metaverse? We all know what the internet is. It's like a form of device that connects everybody together, but it's in a 2D formation. But the Metaverse has the same idea of connecting people, but in a 3D version, kind of like real life. If you remember in 1995, it slowly made everything turn into an internet version, and in a blink of an eye, everything was internet based. The Metaverse is probably gonna be like that. Before we know it, it's gonna take over. If you know the video game called Fortnite, you have to know that they've already started this. When this video game was released back in 2017, it was a normal shooting game, but slowly it went through an evolution. And right now you could say it's much more than just a video game. Like for example, in this video game, a player could go in like a concert form thing and it seems like he's in a real concert and tens of millions of people join around him and they're kind of all playing Fortnite. It's not like these concerts are fake. The concerts are from people and artists that are very famous. But imagine a world like this is connected to our real world. Like for example, you're sitting at home, you go to a concert, you go shopping, see your friends, or you go to school or work. All of this in a 3D version of the internet. Fortnite is not the only company trying to do this Metaverse thing. There's a lot of companies in the Silicon Valley that are trying to do this. One of the people that joined this idea is Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook, and he recently changed the name of Facebook to Meta, which is kind of like Metaverse. Facebook wants to create a world like The Sims, where you enter, hang out with other people, do all sorts of normal stuff, but you're sitting at your computer desk. But when is this gonna happen? When there is demand, the software is made, and also the hardware is made. The demand is already there because there's a lot of fans that like to live like this. Like they want to connect with people without leaving their computer desk and go anywhere and shop anywhere. I'm not really a fan of this lifestyle, but please leave us a comment on what you think about it. But we have to know that young people have the main vote in stuff like this. If they choose it, it's gonna happen. Like you guys already know the NBA games. It's a type of game that has a lot of viewers. And the 2020 NBA Finals had 7.5 million viewers. But a game called League of Legends that you probably don't know about, it had a tournament. And the final of that tournament had 44 million viewers. Just think about it, a video game had this many viewers watching it, but an organization like the NBA can't even attract that many people compared to that. So we notice that there's demand and it gets more and more every day. The next thing on the list is software. We have to know that the internet we use today is set up with coding, or 3D internet or the Metaverse works with engines. And one of the most famous engines used is the Unreal Engine. And the Unreal Engine is made by Epic Games, the developers of Fortnite. This system is used a lot more than just video games. Like for example, it's used in Hollywood movies to make the effects look real. But Epic Games, which is kind of the starter of this system, doesn't want anyone to pass them. And that is why they're investing a lot of money into this metaverse thing. But Mark Zuckerberg is not going down easy. He has an engine himself, and the engine is called Unity. He's investing a lot of money into Unity so he doesn't stay behind Epic Games. There's a lot of other companies trying to make engines for this metaverse, but Unreal and Unity are the big dogs. Before we go any further, think about this metaverse, what it's gonna do to the modern internet we're using today. We don't really need to Google search anymore because you're in another world. If you have any questions, you just ask and an answer appears in front of you. There's no more keyboards because you're in another world. You're living a life in that world, but everything is kind of fake except the information you're receiving. Like for example, you want to go to see the pyramids of Giza. You could get on a plane, go to Egypt and look at the pyramids. Or you could press a button, go see the pyramids from every direction and come back. You won't get tired or spend any money on the hotel or the plane ticket. What is the last thing we needed for the metaverse? Hardware. The revolution of this technology is starting with video games. 45% of the video games are played on mobile phones, 30% on video game consoles like the Xbox and PlayStation, and 25% of them are on the PC. There's a lot of companies trying to make VR or virtual reality headsets better and cheaper. Microsoft and Sony are the big dogs in this situation. Normal glasses have to go away because there's a lot of smart glasses coming up and Facebook wants to release one next year. Apple is also working on their smart glasses as well. It looks like a normal glasses, but it's like a computer. They are predicting by the year 2024, Metaverse is gonna enter our world for real, and slowly it would push normal internet away. Like for example, maybe in the future, this video you're watching right now, your glasses is projecting onto the wall and you're watching it like that instead of watching it on a screen. Instead of watching it on your mobile phone or PC. A lot of people are against the metaverse because it causes people to not be with each other. And that small connection that we have is gonna be gone forever. Think about it, like you don't see your friends and family in a real place. Everything in a fake world. We might turn artificial as well. Please leave a comment on what you think about the metaverse.